Chapter 60-71. Orville took several martial arts students and quickly distributed a bottle of oral liquid to each person. Even Mateo, who had already reached the great perfection of the Ming dynasty, got his share. After waiting for it to be distributed, Charlie said, "The medicine you are holding in your hands is specially used to strengthen the body and meridians. After taking it, it will be helpful to your cultivation. If you happen to be at the critical stage of realm breakthrough, maybe we can achieve a breakthrough by relying on this bottle of medicine." After hearing that it was a medicine that could improve their cultivation, everyone was particularly excited. For fighters, complete internal skills and mental methods as well as medicines that can improve their strength are the most precious. Many fighters have been practicing hard all their lives, but have never received any help from any elixir. Sometimes they can feel that they are only one kick away from breaking through to the next level. But that kick, relying on their own abilities, no matter what they do, becomes a great hurdle. Seeing that many people were holding the oral liquid and did not dare to take it, Charlie said, "You can take the medicine now and see if it can improve your abilities. If it happens to be during the critical period of improving the realm, it might be able to help. Let's all work together to break through a small realm." As soon as Charlie said this, everyone was even more excited. Many people were eager to try it and were ready to take the medicine immediately. Charlie added at this time, "In the future, I will continue to provide the same medicinal solution to all students. No less than 3 bottles per person every year. Students who make rapid progress will also receive additional medicinal solution rewards. I hope every one of you can go all out to improve your cultivation as soon as possible." Everyone was so inspired that they sat cross-legged on the ground and drank up all the medicine given by Charlie. Even Orville and Isaac, 2 people with little martial arts talent, were waiting expectantly for feedback from their bodies. The concentration of active ingredients or elixirs in the medicinal solution that Charlie prepared this time was not as good as the celebration wine prepared for the soldiers of Cataclysmic Front right after the victory in the Mexican War. But for those at the scene who had not entered the Dark Realm, for a warrior, the effect of the medicine is still very significant. Almost everyone can feel the progress of their own cultivation at this moment. Even if they fail to break through to the next small realm, their meridians and bones have been greatly improved, and their personal strength is naturally better. Some fighters who were just about to break through have successfully broken through the next meridian and successfully improved to a small level. Even Mateo, who has reached the great consummation of the Ming realm, feels that his cultivation has further improved and that he has taken a big step towards breaking through the Ming realm. Among them, the most depressed one, or the only one who feels depressed, is Romana. In fact, all her meridians had been opened up by Charlie using spiritual energy. But out of dissatisfaction with her character, Charlie, after opening all her meridians, sealed 3 of her meridians, allowing her to return to a 5-star warrior. However, this time, although the cultivation level has not changed much, the nature is completely different. Originally, her other 3 meridians were like the soil in nature. With a little effort on her part, she could dig deeper and deeper until they were gradually opened like ants digging their holes. This is also the underlying logic of a warrior practicing in the Ming realm, which is to continuously work hard to open new meridians until all 8 meridians are opened. But Romana's other 3 meridians have now been sealed by Charlie with spiritual energy. This is equivalent to replacing the soil with rocks, which is completely beyond the scope of the ant's ability. She has been trying hard during this period, but the 6th meridian showed no signs of loosening at all. But now, after taking the medicinal solution, she felt that the medicinal solution was all acting on the 5 meridians she had opened, and no medicinal power could affect the blockage of the 6th meridian in the slightest. While many people were cheering excitedly, Romana was particularly depressed. She realized that if Charlie didn't open her 3 meridians, no matter how hard she practiced, she wouldn't be able to enter the rank of a 6-star warrior. At a certain moment, she also thought about mustering up the courage to go to Charlie and beg him to show his kindness. But when she thought about how arrogant she had been back then, she resisted the urge. As a result, her mood became even more depressed. She sat cross-legged on the ground, staring at the floor in front of her, feeling decadent. Charlie could see Romana's frustration just by taking a glance. After all, it was a bit out of place for her to sit there alone in a crowd of cheering people. He knew very well that the reason why Romana was so depressed must be because her meridians were blocked by him. On her own, there was no possibility of further improvement. Recalling Romana's rude words, Charlie only thought that she was a martial arts crazy little girl. It's not that Charlie is stingy and doesn't want to settle the old grudges with her. The key is that he has opened up all 3 of her meridians at once. If he really takes them back, she will instantly become a master of the great perfection of the Ming realm. Although he could ignore her rudeness, he didn't go so far as to retaliate with kindness. He couldn't let Romana jump into the great perfection of the Ming realm just because she had offended him before, right? After thinking for a moment, Charlie felt that although he could not repay her with kindness too much, since he had joined his army, no matter how sincere she was, he still had to give him some hope. So, Charlie stepped in front of Romana and asked her, "Miss Long, how do you feel after taking the medicine?" Romana suddenly heard Charlie's voice, and her whole body trembled. And she immediately looked up when Charlie was right in front of her. She quickly stood up and said respectfully and nervously, "Mr. Wade, thank you Mr. Wade for the medicine. I feel very good. The 5 meridians have improved to varying degrees. The strength has also improved." Charlie nodded slightly and asked her, "Have you adapted to the time since coming here?" "Adapting," Romana said hurriedly. "Thank you Mr. Wade for giving this opportunity to me and other disciples. Everyone here has made great progress."